Welcome to Hero Technology.
In today's session, we are diving into a key pillar of Apex development, exception handling. Whether you are new to Apex or refining your code hygiene, this is for you. Let's gear up and make our code failure resilient. Let's break it down. An exception is what happens when your code hits an unexpected roadblock. Think of it like this: you are using a calculator and try to divide a number by zero. It throws an error. That's an exception in action. Why exception matter? In Apex, exception happens for a variety of reasons: null values, invalid inputs, missing records, or attempting something that's not just allowed by the platform. Without proper handling, one error can crash your entire transaction. What is exception handling? That's where exception handling comes in. It allows you to catch the error, respond gracefully, and most importantly, let the rest of your code keep executing. These are the common exceptions. In Apex, DML exception, error during insert, update, delete, fails. Null pointer exception, accessing something that's null. Query exception, when a SOQL query fails. List exception, accessing a list index that doesn't exist. Math exception, divide by zero or invalid math operations. Apex, these are this is the basic syntax. And this is a common exception used in exception handling: try, catch, exception type, e dot get message, and finally. So let's start from the first example: handling DML exception. The scenario is you are attempting to insert an account record without setting the name field, which is a required field in Salesforce. What goes wrong? Since name is mandatory, the DML operation fails. Exception thrown, a DML exception. And the solution for this, the catch block logs the error instead of allowing the transaction to fail completely. This protects the rest of your logic and provide meaningful feedback for debugging. Let's do it on developer console. Just go on developer console, open execute anonymous. This is the code we are trying to debug in logs. Click on execute, debug only. See, DML error throws insert failed, first exception on row 0, required field missing. The second example is handling null pointer exception. The scenario is string variable email is declared but not initialized. It's null. What goes wrong? Dot length method on a null object causes the system to throw a null pointer exception. And the solution is catching this error prevents a crash and allows you to handle null values gracefully. For example, by setting default values or prompting for null. Let's do it on developer console. See, this is the code. Click on execute. Debug only. It throws an error. You try to use something that is okay. The third example is handling query exception. The scenario is you are querying for a contact record using SOQL. What goes wrong? If the query doesn't return any result and you are not using try catch, it throws a query exception. And the solution is catching this lets you app respond intelligently, maybe showing a record not found message or triggering a fallback flow. Let's do it on developer console. Click on debug, open execute, and this is the code for query exception. Execute. Debug only. See, no contact found or query failed. And the fourth example is handling list index exception. The scenario is you are trying to access the fourth element in a list that only has two items. What goes wrong? List indexing in Apex is zero base, so valid indexes are 0 and 1. Index 3 is out of range. The solution is the try catch block allows you to catch the logic flow and either alert the user or default to a fallback value, preventing the runtime failure. Let's do it on developer console. Click on execute. Click on debug only. See, the error is you tried to access a list item that doesn't exist. This is how it shows an error in list exception. Move to another example, handling division by zero. It's a math exception. The scenario is you are dividing a number by zero, which mathematically is undefined. What goes wrong? The Apex runtime throws a math exception because division by zero is not allowed. The solution for this, catching it lets you log the issue and skip the operation without stopping the rest of your code from executing. Okay, let's do it on developer console. Click on debug, open an anonymous window, and write the math exception code. Click on execute. Debug only. You cannot divide a number by zero. This is how it shows an error in math exception. And these are the practice tasks you have to practice yourself in a personal org.
I hope you understand this topic easily. Thank you for